The first of two on this Monday night. The Saints and Panthers underway from Charlotte. Amir Smith-Marset now from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked out officially at the 21. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. They run with a third-year man, Chuba Hubbard. Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5. This defense for the Saints, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket. And
he's taken down with a sweep across the 35. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. So from the 36 now, first and 10. Here's Young. Open here, Adam Thielen. This one is stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2. A give up the middle, Hubbard. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Now here's Young. And this is going to be incomplete.
I'm quite sure that they envisioned a much better start to this game when they practiced all week, but they failed on that 3rd down play. That brings up 4th down, and they'll probably have to punt it away.
And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. At their own 20-yard line. Carr going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. In his 7th season now, here's Alvin Kamara. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Now a play fake. Carr. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Jeremy Chin. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to air one out. He's got him in. Complete. A big-time play there for New Orleans. And even 40 yards.
We spent a lot of time talking about what's going on the field. How about off the field with the evaluation? And they spent a lot of time saying, we've got to get a rookie in here who has big playability. And that's exactly what we're seeing here early in his career.
Drafted him in the spring. Here he is early in the fall making an impact. Now a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Alvin Kamara. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Saints put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. From the end zone is Smith-Marset. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
On second down, Young. That is caught by Thielen. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, Young. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 right at the 40. Young will set to throw. He gets this one to Hubbard, complete. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Another 18-yard gain. They had 18 on the previous snap as well. A 1st down throw for Young. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Now a 2nd down throw for Young. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. That throw by Young incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
And Mike Tomlin going to roll up the sleeves here and say, let's go for it on 4th. Young to throw it. He's got his big tight end. That's Hurst. And the Panthers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. A nice throw right there. And Charles, this is game number 2 in the NFL for this young rookie. This guy's getting the victory last week, and he played pretty well by most accounts. Curious, what did you see?
I saw something similar to what you described, Brandon, because I saw a guy who looked the part.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Chuba Hubbard, his 1st rushing touchdown of the year. And the Panthers are an extra point away from evening this one up. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive. They watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right to the top level.
Chris Olave, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and 5. You look at this Carolina defense, and this unit very tough to throw against, currently 2nd best in the NFL.
And hey, they were stingy in the opener, didn't allow much of anything at all.
Now the ball comes loose, and it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball, You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
And Young's throw there incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd and manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
A 2nd down throw for Young. Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. 3rd down. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
The 20. 5. Touchdown. Carolina. DJ Chark. 49 yards. And the Panthers have taken the lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. The Saints with a football here to begin quarter number 2. As they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down, Saints.
On 1st down, Carr. Finding Taysom Hill complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st. Now Carr. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. And penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward. Carr now on 1st down. He completes it to Olave. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. To throw, it's Carr. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Panthers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Now their last 2 drives, both ending in touchdowns. It's gotten them this 14-7 lead.
And it looks to me, and I think you're probably seeing the exact same thing, they're in an ideal spot now to create some separation. The way that they're functioning on offense now, they can create a pretty good gap. Allows their defense to play with a little more verve and confidence.
That big article in the paper this morning about them stringing possessions together for consecutive touchdowns. Well, right here, they're trying to make it 3 in a row. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. The Panthers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Young to throw it. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they work this right upfield across the 45. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Young on 1st down. Throw left side, pulled in by Mingo. call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up second down. The Panthers at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1, and they were able to get that road victory in the opener. Now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do it Week 1, then you do it in the right direction and sends notes to the rest of the league that you mean business.
Trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. Away to his left, and he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down. Here's Young from the shotgun. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Third and long for Young. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Lonnie Johnson picks it. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Now a good throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It'll be a Saints 1st down on a gain of 16 yards. Carr. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 30. Now then after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Throwing now is Carr. And that one going to come up short. Low throw. Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think you might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield, and it almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
Ready. Fight 60. Drill 52.
Following the interception, Young. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get the field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
On 2nd down, Young again. His throw incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw, Young. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And that's one where if you get your hands on it, you should expect to make the play. That could have gone for big yardage, but he just couldn't get it to stick to those big mitts.
And the punter's on the sideline. Here's the field goal unit now to try an exceptionally long one. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this will remain a 1-touchdown game. Well, he does have a good leg. I'll give him that. But Not that good.
Not by a long shot.
Carr now on first down. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. A good first down call as the screen play gets him 9. Second down and a little more than a yard here. Now Carr. Back to Kamara for another catch. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. Yeah, they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
It's a gain of 3. And the Saints first down.
Now a play fake. Carr. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Right up to that point, I was about to say he's had a pretty good half catching the football, but let's just be honest about it. He should have caught that one.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket and one he normally catches. Tries the left side and finds Olave. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 minimum.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Carr to throw again. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. And he put enough leg into it, but it's well off to the right and no good. And this will stay at a 7-point game.
Yeah, it's been a disappointing first half for him, all things considered. And this can serve as the capper. It's a missed field goal in the late going, and that's only going to serve to lessen the mood even further.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Final play of the half, Young. He completes this one to Mingo. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. And plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Graham, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A 1-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. He might take this all the way. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Saints. And people still trying to get back to their seats from the concession stand here at the start of the 3rd quarter, and boom, we got points on the board.
And you just identified why the bulk of stadiums have increased presence in the concession areas, right? TVs, loudspeakers, so people can still follow the game. And right now, they're bummed out that they missed that big return to start this half.
Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. From the end zone is Smith-Marset. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
Ready?
3rd quarter starts with a run by Hubbard. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 16-yard line.
Yellow. Ready.
Young now. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Let's go.
Young on 3rd down. And he's taken down here by the Saints. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. Here's Johnny Hecker now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Bowden now to return. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A terrific return there. 27 yards all told. And the Saints will have a short field in front of them. They take over here, 1st and 10. They'll try to get the offense going with Kamara. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 40 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They run it again with Kamara. And he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Finds his man. That's Olave on the crossing route. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
At the 9-yard line.
Oh, how about this on 1st and goal? And this is not going to work as planned. He's going to be met and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. Dropped behind the line on a nice play by Deion Jones. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here, brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
They'll try to run it in. It's Kamara. And the hole closes quickly here. He can find only to about the 4. Give him a couple on the run there, and now they're in that in-between area here on 4th and goal. Patterson's kick is good, and they take a 17-14 lead. So, CD, maybe put a pin in that one as this game progresses. It's a field goal that gets them the lead here in the 3rd, but, boy, you hate settling for 3 when you're that close to the goal line.
Well, it certainly pains me to say it, but I do think it was the right call. Now, if they lose, you and I both know that'd be one of the things that gets second-guessed. Why didn't you go for it on 4th and goal? I know the mindset was take the points, get the lead. And, by the way, if they went for it and got stuck, they'd second-guess that, too.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs. Because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time it's going to do a nice job to help themselves out.
Now a 1st down throw for Young. Open man is Mingo, complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. And they're going to speed things up here. 1st and 10, Young. Taken in by Hurst. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field. And just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. On the counter, this is Hubbard. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
We know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. So Young will head to the sideline, and on is Pinheiro for the Panther field goal. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. This is up and good from Pinheiro, and that will tie things at 17-all. So he missed that field goal earlier, but he says not this time. Able to knock it through, give his guys 3.
I like his poise. I like his confidence, his belief in himself. Sometimes when you miss that first one, you see a lot of guys sag and they can't make the next one. Not in this case. Stepped right up like a pro.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Carr to throw on 2nd down. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 40-yard line. Working free to drop him for the sack there was Amari Barlow.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Saints on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and forever. Here's Carr to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Fans should be applauding this defense right now. It's an excellent job. They force a 3 and out, and they should be able to set up their guys in great field position, probably near midfield or better.
So from their own end zone here, this kicks away. And the punt will kick out of bounds, and it'll be spotted inside the 30-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Ready, set.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 31-yard line.
Now here's Young. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
Young. Short throw underneath to Hurst. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands.
Ready?
4th down, Young. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now after the INT, it's Carr. He completes it to Olave. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
First down, Saints.
So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. To throw is Carr. Looking middle, and that's complete. Touchdown, Saints. A.T. Perry. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Saints have broken our tie and have taken a fourth-quarter lead. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Down. 22 needle. Ready.
And they'll start on the ground with Hubbard. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets his football outshine the 30 to the 29.
That's good for Panthers. First down. First and 10 at the 20.
First down, Young. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Throwing, Young. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
That was well played, but that's also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
The second down throw for Young. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Brian Brzee in there to get him yet again. That is his third sack tonight. They can't figure him out.
Well, this has to count as a great team effort today, but this man, he's been at the center of all of it. Really special day for any defense to have this many sacks in a game, even more so for this player. One of the best individual efforts of the season.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10. Young working out of the gun. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Adam Thielen. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. What a way to wrap up the week in the NFL. All tied on this Monday night as the kick is away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who is shaken up on that last play. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Former first-rounder Derek Brown living up to the billing on that stop.
That's a play to take note of there for the defense. I think in the future, if you're going to try and block him, maybe you get a guard to help double-team him and try and steer him out of the play. They should have done it on that snap.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
What we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated at both levels, doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. Defensively, mission accomplished. And now with under 3 to go, they may be the last team holding the football.
They may very well be the last team holding the football, unless, of course, you're facing a group that is really aggressive offensively and may want to take a gamble. But theoretically, you've done your job now. You should get the ball back on a punt, but I'd be alert for a fake.
Perry on the move to the right. Carr to throw for it on 4th down. And this is going to be intercepted. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And what a return as he brings us all the way back to the 25-yard line. And they'll run on 1st down with Hubbard. And he'll get about 5 here, so take this down inside the 20-yard line.
And that's exactly what you want on a 1st down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Here comes 2nd down at 5. Right back to Hubbard. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down, but they are in field goal range already.
Let's go now.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Young on 3rd and 2. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Panthers are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2.
They picked up a little bit of yardage there. And now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Hubbard will take this one in. Touchdown, Carolina.
Hey, that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock and I'm thinking there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off now. On the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced a 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Now a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. So now, Charles, this drive, maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. Throwing his car. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity. It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
Carr. He gets this one complete to Bowden. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Well, this offense still has the one timeout here, remember. 1st and 10. Carr to throw. They'll get this out to Kamara. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there, because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
And this ball is caught. It's a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, they're a PAT away from likely getting this thing to overtime. And now they're going to go for 2 and a possible win as this crowd rises to make things difficult. Here's Carr. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And the Panthers are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. They'll get it across the 35. It'll be second down.
36-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Ready?
What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal, because remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all of what happened for them down the stretch. A huge win.
So for the Panthers, it's a win here in their home opener as they move to 2-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Seattle Seahawks. Meanwhile, for New Orleans, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Lambeau to take on the Packers. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.